Hey, welcome to season 2. I can't
Season
believe
two.
we're saying that. Season 2 of Peep This. We're your hosts, Corey Ellums, the beautiful, I can't talk, the beautiful, vibrant, vivacious Lorraine Ellums.
Hey, everybody.
We are back, and we are back to school. So that's a whole
Back
new,
to school.
No, whole set of challenges, right?
Thank you, Lord.
Yeah, you saying that now to homework cooks.
I know.
Week
I'm
one
gonna be-
was cool. Wait, I'm gonna holler at you in about 2 more
Tutors,
months.
where you at?
Yes.
Tutors, YouTube.
Yes, where are you at? We're gonna be calling on y'all. So, as always, what are you drinking tonight?
I'm actually having some Buffalo Trace, sprinkled with a little bit of cranberry juice.
Okay, nice. I'm having, I can remember this. It's called the Burning Chair, which never sounds good.
Not at all.
Nothing burning is ever good. But it's the Burning Chair, but it's the Barrel Select. So it's finished in 80% Cab Barrel and then 20% White Zinfandel. So kind of taste a
Different.
little bit of the wine and the bourbon. So if you like wine and bourbon, you can find this at your local
Watering hole.
or liquor store. But now that we're back to school, it kind of brings up the subject of mental health. We're also coming off the Olympics and everything that happened with Simone Biles. And let us say, first and foremost, we are not psychotherapists. I am not a psychiatrist.
At all.
So these are just our thoughts and feelings of kind of how we look at mental health. But we're big proponents of checking on your own mental health. But right now we're talking kids in school and making sure you're checking on your kids' mental health.
Totally agree. So yes, great disclaimer there. Me personally, I feel like it is just like any part of your body. Not before the whole craze of, the mental health thing. I'm glad it's here.
Yes.
Trying to remove the stigma, but ultimately, always, it is just like if you break your arm, would you not go to the doctor, or would you walk around with a broken arm feeling discomfort and pain? Or would you go to the doctor?
Most reasonable people, they're going to go to the doctor.
Exactly. So it's all part of your body.
Yes.
And quite honestly, most important part of
Yeah.
your body.
I mean, a funny story, talking about mental health. So my son and I went on a golf trip last weekend, and we went to Chicago. So we're walking through Chicago, and I'm talking to him about mental health, and I asked him, do you ever feel like you want to hurt yourself? Do you ever feel like you'll be better off dead? Just things, just trying to gauge where he at. He was big mad at me, like, the gall of you to ask me about my mental health. But he's like, you know what? He's like, no, I don't think like that yet. He's like, but if I did, I would come to you guys and say, hey, this is how I'm feeling. So I was just glad that, that one little part of mental health, he's good on. That's going to be some other things you're going to have to address later on in life. But that one little thing he was good on. And it was uncomfortable for me, and I'm sure it was uncomfortable for him. But I told him there are a lot of times parents never ask.
Yep.
And then something tragic happens, and then they never do.
Absolutely. And like you said, those conversations are super, super important. And just because you need a tune-up, or you're feeling down, or you're feeling more anxiety than you normally feel, does not mean that you're some sort of, outrageous person that only feels that way. That is so not true, so far from the truth. In the same way that you would go for a checkup for your physical body, why not go for a checkup for your mental health?
I've been for mental health checkups.
Same.
I mean,
I'm a big proponent.
It got me back.
Counseling,
Get you right,
therapist.
and now we can have a healthy relationship. We always try to say get as close to zero as you can, but sometimes going to see somebody and talking some things out and be like, oh, that's why I was doing that.
Yeah.
And that was crazy. Now I'll stop doing that, and now I got a fulfilling, healthy relationship. So there's nothing wrong with going to get a tune-up.
So wouldn't you go to physical therapy if you tore your ACL or broke your
Absolutely. I would. That's
Right.
the only way to get better.
Right.
So
So again, same thing. Physical therapy, tune-ups. Whenever you're having some mental challenges, things that you need to work through, and they can give you the tools to do what you need to do.
yes, and I know it's a little old, but for all y'all haters out there that were dogging Simone Biles for her mental health, some of y'all,
Man.
look, y'all quit on y'all diet a week in, and you gonna call her a quitter, and she got
Please stop.
17, 8, I don't even know how many gold medals she got, but the mental toughness it took to get there, it just burns me up when I hear someone say she quit on her team, and y'all then quit your job in the middle of it. People, you're ridiculous.
So ridiculous. She does not owe anybody any explanation at any point at this point in her life. She has dedicated her life to this point to gymnastics. She does
Yes.
not owe us any explanation. If she has the twisties or whatever it is, she has the twisties or whatever. She doesn't owe us
If she
any
got
kind of.
I want to get up. I don't want to do this ever.
I don't
again.
want to do another cartwheel.
She don't owe that to me, you, or nobody else. That's her decision. Like, if
Period.
she decides she never wants to flip again, she does not owe anybody anything. And if you're out there and you say she's a quitter, and you look over your life and you quit a lot of things,
Yes.
kind of pump your brakes on that. And most likely, y'all that's dogging her out ain't never been able to do a flip or anything else like that in the air.
Period.
Look, I get scared rolling out of the bed. If I roll too many times in the bed,
Dizzy.
I got the twisties.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But now that we're back to school, everybody, please check on your own mental health, check on your kids' mental health, and let's get this year off to a great start. So remember, whatever you tell yourself, you can tell yourself you can do it, you can tell yourself you can't do it, but either way, you're going to be right. Till next week. Peace.
Yep.